All right, Francis, first question. Before a match, would you rather slowly pace through the Louvre for 3 hours, painstakingly looking at each and every piece of art, or smoke 3 cigarettes? Right before the match, those are your 2 options.
I'm gonna go with the Louvre, even though it's gonna be painful. Yeah, I'm not a cigarette guy, so I'll definitely go with the Louvre. Even though the cigarette would definitely go by quicker, but I'll definitely hit the Louvre.
I just feel like there's nothing more tiring than slowly walking through a museum.
No, literally nothing more tiring.
Will you be sightseeing here?
Yeah, my girlfriend's here, so we'll definitely be sightseeing, even though I've seen the same sights over and over.
Has she not too?
Yeah, exactly.
What is your most recurring dream or nightmare, and how do you interpret it?
I mean, honestly, my most recurring dream is me winning the U.S. Open, which is a great thing. Nightmares, let's go with it not happening. I have those sometimes.
In the U.S. Open, do you have an opponent that you're visualizing?
Yeah. I mean, I've had it playing another American where it's been like, Ben or Taylor. When I was younger, it was against, Federer or Rafa. Now, Alcaraz center. I mean, those 2 seem like the guys to beat, so yeah.
So you want an All-American final is your dream?
That would be the best, I think.
We'll take it. We had an All-American semifinal last year, no?
Yeah.
What is the most French first name you can possibly think of?
French first name. Let's go Benjamin.
Benjamin, Francois, Pierre. You excel at tennis far more than the average. What's a life skill that you have that's far below average?
My hoop skills. I got a little midi, but my handle is horrendous.
And who would you compare yourself to in the NBA? Obviously, the skills don't match up, but if you had to say.
Just middies? I'm going, DeMar, Kawhi, just middies. Just pure the shot of the middies.
I might have to give you Chris Middleton on the Wizards.
On the Wizards. I like that.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate these following hypothetical rule changes? All right, no second serves. Shout out Patrick Morgatalu.
That would be tough. I mean, it would be great because it would level the game a lot, but that would create a lot of long rallies, so I'm going to pass on that.
1 out of 10?
I'm going to go 4.
4, okay. All right, at 40-40, a sudden death deuce is activated, but instead of just playing it out, you would have a chug off of the tournament signature drink. So at the U.S. Open, y'all would both chug honey deuces.
I would definitely take that.
Yeah?
And I'm winning that.
Is that one of your skills?
That's definitely one of my skills.
So 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
I'll take it.
Especially a honey deuce. Shout out Grey Goose. I'm with them too. So
everyone's trying to copy the honey deuce, but there can only be one.
There can only be one. Yeah.
Instead of a 5th set, let's say you're the higher seeded player. Instead of playing out the 5th set, you can literally play any game you want to. Rock, paper, scissors, Monopoly, Guess Who, one-on-one basketball. You can pick any game in the world.
I'm going like an 8-9 there. I mean, that would be unreal. I'll probably pick rock, paper, scissors since we're both standing there. Now, is rock, paper, scissors just 1 or are we going to do 2 out of 3?
You can do literally whatever you want. You want to go sudden death, rock, paper, scissors for the 5th set?
Yeah, we need to probably do like another 3 out of 5 for that. But yeah.
Now, are you a rock, paper, scissors says or just rock, paper, scissors shoot?
I'm a shoot guy.
I feel like that might only be a New York thing. No one else does the says.
Yeah.
Now, for line judges, no more than 2 incorrect calls per match, otherwise they get a code violation.
Bro, put that in, please. That's a 10, 11 if it's
I think that's fair. They got to be held accountable.
I love that.
Now, if you can predict the exact speed of your serve, that individual game is over. But you can only activate it once per match. So you say, I'm calling it now, the serve is 120. If you hit it and it's in, that game is over.
I'd take that.
Have you tried something like that before? Do you think you could accurately predict?
Never. I mean, I think I can ballpark it, but actually predict it.
Because if you're in a tough spot, that could help out.
Get the game done, like the big time in the
Quickly,
match.
save some stamina. Those are my rules. Now, we're going to switch it up a little bit. If men could give birth, would you be willing to go through that same process? Let's say you and
nah. No way.
I'm in total agreement with you.
No way. I'm A-okay, man.
But that just shows you
all the women in the world.
The true strength of ladies.
No,
it's unbelievable.
Impeccable, man. Impeccable.
All right, Timothy Chalamet has been the official mascot of the Knicks. If you had a celebrity to be your official mascot, who would it be?
I'm going with Kevin Garnett. I've said this numerous. I think he's the biggest hype man, best hype man of all time. He's so funny, so energetic.
What temperature do you prefer to sleep at?
67, 66.
What about in Celsius?
What is that?
I'm just playing.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that's the European system for it. I'm with
Let's
you.
go 17, I don't know.
Is it hard to be so humble?
I think it's harder to be arrogant than to be humble, right?
That's the most humble response possible.
Yeah.
What's the greatest aspect to your game?
Honestly, my smile, bro. I think the more I have fun, I think it just kind of creates everything about me, my creativity, my energy, everything else.
Another humble response. I was looking for you to say something about your actual game, but we'll take that. All right, we talked about your basketball skills. We know Nick can play. I want to draft our dream lineup for a pickup basketball game using players on tour. So 5 players each, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. We'll just go back and forth. Point guard.
Point guard, let's go Tommy Paul.
YTP.
He handles the ball pretty well, and I can feel like he can pass pretty well. And yeah, I'll put him in. Shoots okay. So.
Oh, you've actually seen him play?
Yeah, I've seen him play.
Okay, I'm going totally hypothetical. I want the Russell Westbrook of tennis. I'm going Rafa Nadal. Constant energy, playing as hard as he can. That's an intimidating force across the paint.
Okay, cool.
Shooting guard.
Tanasi Kokonakis.
What is his game like?
He loves to shoot it. Bigger guy, obviously, so I think him at the wing is perfect, and hopefully he wants to play defense that day.
Okay, I'm going at my shooting guard. I'm going to take you because you said you had the mid-range. I'm assuming you can play defense, and I know you're incredibly fast. So I got the Rafa Tiafoe backcourt. Yeah. I like my chances. All right, now for your small forward or shooting guard for you.
Let's go, Nick.
You like his all-around game? He's more than a shooter?
Yeah, more than a shooter. Let's go, Nick. Let's put it.
Okay, I'm taking a player who's past their prime by default, but an athletic specimen. The Ant Edwards of tennis, Guy Amalfi.
I figured you could go him.
His head has to be at the, there's no way he can't dunk.
Yeah, no.
Windmill through the legs.
Yeah,
is he the most athletic person on tour still?
100%. 50.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, no question.
All right, power forward. Who are the big boys?
So the 4, Mpeki Pericard.
Ooh.
I've never seen him hold a rock ever, but
yeah, but that serve is stupid.
Massive. Yeah, so I assume he can get up and he's got hops, and he can be like the French Aaron Gordon.
That's a perfect comparison. Yeah. Versatile skills, very powerful. All right, at my 4, I'm going to match you powerhouse for powerhouse. Argentina has a good basketball history, too. I'm going Del Potro at my 4.
Okay.
One dominant weapon, that's all I need in the low block.
Del Potro 4.
All right, and your center?
I'm going to go Riley Opoka. He's a stretch 5. He can shoot it. Obviously, 7 feet. So, I mean, covering the basket and getting up is easy for him. Great rim protector. So, let's do that. I'm liking my team.
All right, I'm going to match you. I'm going to go stretch 5'2". In the European realm, I'm going Ivo Karlovic.
Okay.
And I'm seeing him as my Kristaps Porzingis, potentially very frail, but when he's on, he's unstoppable. European connection. Have you ever played him?
I love it. Yes.
Could you return the serve?
It was very tough. All
right, y'all let us know at home who had the better lineup. I think that's pretty even.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even.
I don't know if Rafa can even dribble.
Literally.
Hypothetically, he should be pretty solid.
Yeah.
Who's a former player that you never faced that would have been an absolute nightmare to deal with?
I wish I was the era before I got to play like Agassi back in the day, long hair Agassi. I think that would have been sick, like seeing him playing like the pants, like his aura and everything. I think that would have been unreal.
How would you have matched up with him?
I think pretty good. He's a pretty confident guy, so he says he beat me pretty bad, but I think we'd have a battle.
You've shown you could beat anybody, so it's possible.
Yeah.
10 years from now, who's world number 1?
Wow, what a question. I'm going to go Fonseca. Let's say Fonseca will be number 1 in the world 10 years from now.
That's the one they call the next Roger?
Yeah.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
What announcers from another sport would make for the most electric tennis commentators?
Mike Breen.
You're trying to get the double?
Mike Breen.
You're trying to get
the...
What about a color commentator to go with them?
Go, Charles.
I like assembling Breen with Mark Jackson and then Jeff Van Gundy just complaining about all the rules on the side. That's a great trio. Would you accept $1 billion if there's a 1 in 100 chance that you're hunted down by the world's most elite assassin, like a John Wick type?
That he can get me?
Yeah.
I don't know, when you see plus B on the bank account like this, I'm taking a B. I'm taking my chances. I'm taking a B.
I think so. It's 1 out of 100. I should have
I'm taking a B. And then full court press, the security detail I got at that point. Full court press.
Yeah, you could spend half of it on security.
Yeah,
fair enough. How would Rafa fare in the French Open? 1 month of training, injuries off. Like it's a video game.
Right now.
1 month of training.
Right now, none of the injuries his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to him already.
Really?
Give it to him already.
I mean,
all the injuries he's had for 20 years, he's still the same age. None of those ever happened. Give it to him already.
You think 1 month is enough time?
Assuming he hasn't been wilding out like on his, just drinking and been on the boat every day.
There's no way.
Yeah. So if he's still in decent shape, then I'll still give it to him now. Okay. 1 month of training.
Can you mount a TV?
That's actually funny you said that because I literally had to do that the other day and I was horrendous at it when I was back in the States. So No, I couldn't.
Why did you not hire someone? Did you want to put
No, of
yourself?
course, of course.
Did you want to put
was
yourself to the
bored.
test?
Yeah, I was bored. I was gonna hire someone from the jump, and then a girl was like, "Oh, you don't know how to mount TV?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, you have to mount TV," and then things all like crooked.
I do feel like that is the ultimate test of manliness, and I certainly have no chance of being able to do it at all. What's the last white lie you told? Or a common white lie you tell?
Probably like telling my boys or telling my parents like if I was out and telling them I'm at the crib or something like that, and then want them to know.
Not that you respect
like
your opponents after winning.
Oh, no, that's
true.
not true at all. No.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game. Anwar here assembled a bunch of photos of Washington Wizards. Are you a Wizards super fan?
Come on now.
All right, so whoever can name them first wins. 10 photos, first to 5 wins. If none of us have 5, it's just whoever has the most by 10. All right? It's a tough glare, but let's begin. Let's begin.
Karan Butler.
You got it. Chris Humphries, Mr. Kardashian. It's one of my favorite players of all time.
He got up there. All right, go ahead. I remember those days.
Manu and Muggsy. 2-1 me.
Gortat. 2-2.
Okay, 2-2.
Oh,
Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, go ahead.
3-2.
Yeah. Oh, Alex Starr, come on.
Okay, 3-3. Antoine Jameson, I had to do it to him. All right, game point.
Oh, God. All right. Oh, come on, Marcus Smart.
All right.
I'm sorry, Marcus Smart. Jeez.
Sudden death. Marcus Smart on the Wizards is a sad sight. 4-4. This is for everything right here.
Whoa!
That's a tie. There's a tie. Tie. Last one.
Right,
one more. Jerry Stackhouse. Boom! Let's go.
You got me.
I didn't know you were going to be so fast, too.